Welcome to our exploration of adult ADHD, with a special focus on how this condition affects women. For decades, our understanding of ADHD has primarily been based on how it presents in young boys, leaving countless women undiagnosed and struggling without knowing why. Today, we're shedding light on this important issue that affects millions of women worldwide. Many women with ADHD belong to what experts call the lost generation. Those who grew up before we understood how differently ADHD manifests in women compared to men. While boys typically show more obvious hyperactive symptoms, women often experience more internal struggles like racing thoughts, emotional intensity, and difficulty with organization. These differences, combined with society's expectations for women to be naturally good at multitasking and maintaining order, create the perfect storm that leads to chronic undiagnosis and misdiagnosis. The neurobiology of ADHD helps explain why these challenges occur. The condition affects the prefrontal cortex, which is where the executive function like attention, impulse control, and emotional regulations lie. Many women with ADHD describe having a sleepy brain. And in the inverse, this comes alive with interest-based nervous system activation, leading to periods of intense hyperfocus, followed by mental fatigue. This is not laziness or a lack of effort. It's a fundamental difference in how the brain processes information and manages resources. Some signs of ADHD in women might surprise you. While difficulty focusing is well known, many women with ADHD can actually hyperfocus on tasks they find engaging, sometimes to the point of losing track of time and other responsibilities. Emotional dysregulation often manifests as sensitivity to rejection or criticism. Time blindness. This is probably one of my biggest factors with ADHD. This is the inability to accurately perceive the passage of time. This can make planning a constant challenge. Many women with ADHD are high achievers who appear to have everything together, but they mask and struggle internally with an overwhelming feeling of chaos and self-doubt. The real-life implication of undiagnosed ADHD can be profound. We have so many areas that are affected. Some relationships may suffer due to perceived unreliability or emotional intensity. Work life become a constant battle between periods of brilliant productivity and struggles with consistent performance. Many women develop compensation systems to keep up with our daily demands, often at the cost of exhaustion and burnout. I can personally attest to how burnout affected me in the long run. The key is understanding that these challenges aren't character flaws. They are symptoms of a treatable condition. Treatment for adult ADHD typically involves a combination of approaches. Medication can help regulate your brain chemistry and improves the executive function, while behavioral therapy provides practical strategies for managing daily tasks. My favorite is cognitive behavioral therapy, better known as CBT. Particularly helpful ADHD coaching can offer personalized strategy for organization, time management, goal setting. There are so many that I can think of. Starting treatment often comes with challenges, and this was the case in my life. There's a stigma around ADHD, and mental health can create barriers to seek help. Many women face skepticism for healthcare providers who may not be familiar with how ADHD presents itself in adult women. Additionally, common coexisting conditions like anxiety and depression can complicate the diagnosis and the treatment. However, I do have some good news. Finding the right support team and treatment approach can have a massive transformative difference in your life. The journey to understanding and managing adult ADHD is unique for absolutely each person individually. But you don't have to navigate it alone. More and more women are becoming aware of the fact that they have ADHD. There are so many more resources and support options becoming available. Some of us seek diagnosis, some of us wants to start treatment, or someone wants to support a loved one or a friend with ADHD. Remember that understanding and managing this condition is a process. It's not a destination. With proper support and treatment, women with ADHD can thrive, using their unique strengths and effectively managing their challenges. There are many ups and many downs, but because women internalize and mask so often, it's hard for our friends and family to know that we struggle with these things. Remember, there is nothing that makes you weak when you are seeking help or support. There is nothing from stopping you to go and see a psychiatrist or speak to a psychologist about what you're experiencing, whether you've been diagnosed or not. Fortunately, in technology today, there are so many places you can go. There is so much information available. I want to urge you today, if you feel that your life is chaos and you're just trying to keep it all together, take some time to read about it. See your general practitioner. Speak to them about the things that you're experiencing. Book a session with a psychologist and speak to them about some of the symptoms that you see in your daily life. Women are mostly known to have anxiety and depression. But I want you to understand that oftentimes being undiagnosed as a child, having ADHD and trying to keep up with everybody else can lead to anxiety because you never feel that you are doing enough. Even if you are doing enough, that is good enough. You will get burnout. You can feel depressed. This is part of ADHD, and it does not make the condition a standalone case of depression or anxiety. That is why reaching out to get the right support is critical. If you need resources or would like recommendations, please reach out to the Ree-seek podcast team. We have amazing people in our community that can help. Sometimes you just need to reach out to one person and you realize how that can affect your life going forward. Thank you so much for listening to this brief message today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Be blessed and stay safe.